Believe it or not, the first known instance of gambling dates back to 2300 BC in China, and that's just the beginning of this fascinating story. Gambling, in its many forms, has been a part of human history for quite some time. The allure of chance, of testing one's luck, has captivated societies across the globe. Our journey begins in ancient China, where evidence of a simple game of chance created with tiles has been unearthed from the ruins of the period. This game was perhaps the earliest predecessor to the lottery games we know today. Moving forward to ancient Egypt, around 1500 BC, we find the first dice-like objects and inscriptions depicting betting games. The Egyptians were known for their love of games and betting, with many of their pastimes involving some form of gambling. As we leap across the Mediterranean to ancient Greece, we find a society entrenched in gambling. The Greeks had a word for it, herma, which meant to game at dice. Even their mythology is riddled with references to games of chance. Fast forward to the Roman Empire, where gambling was a popular pastime, despite being technically illegal. The Romans were notorious for betting on everything, from gladiator fights to chariot races. The Middle Ages saw a more organized approach to gambling. In the 14th century, the first gambling houses, not unlike today's casinos, started to appear in Italy. These casini were private clubs where the Italian nobility could gather to play cards and dice. The 17th century saw the birth of the casino as we know it today. In 1638, the Casino di Venezia opened its doors, offering a controlled gambling environment, and thus, modern casinos were born. The trend soon caught up in the United States in the 19th century, with the gold rush era bringing a surge of gambling activities. Saloons and gaming houses were common sights in the Wild West. The city of Las Vegas, Nevada, would later become synonymous with gambling, with its first casino, the Golden Gate, opening in 1906. The 20th century saw the rise of online gambling. The first online casino launched in 1994, following the Free Trade and Processing Act, passed by Antigua and Barbuda, which allowed licenses to be granted to online casinos. And here we are today, in the age of digital gambling, with online casinos and betting platforms at our fingertips, bringing the thrill of the casino right into our homes. In summary, the history of gambling and casinos is a long and fascinating journey, starting from simple games of chance in ancient China to the sophisticated online platforms of today. It's a testament to our love for the thrill of the game, the risk, and the potential reward. It's a journey that has seen the rise of controlled gambling environments, the birth of the modern casino, the spread of gambling culture from the Italian casini to Las Vegas, and eventually, the digital world. And so, the roll of the dice continues. The cards are still being dealt, and the roulette wheel keeps spinning as the world of gambling evolves and adapts to the changing times.